We love to play with our KSL news friends. So this week we're cracking open their kitchens to see what recipes are on repeat in their own homes. And all week long we're pulling in our KSL news colleagues for a little kitchen action. Our first guest has a foolproof method to a popular pasta sauce and might convince you to ditch that jarred version forever. Yes. Shara Park is just the gal we want to see in this series. I actually love the passion you're bringing to this.
Well, I'm just thinking, it took me a long time before I knew how to make a simple Alfredo sauce. We would always buy the jars from the store, right?
I think I'm in that phase of life. Do I tell you? Do I dare tell you that?
You don't
I'm in the jarred phase of life.
No, this is easier. This is, and it tastes better. And these are ingredients we all have. So I'm going to show you because this is a staple in our house. We put it over pasta, we put it over chicken, we put it over lasagna once. We literally just, anytime we need an extra little sauce, we whip this thing up.
Okay, and this is not coming from like necessity. You actually love to cook.
I love to cook.
This is maybe something that you didn't know.
I love to cook.
Tell us where this passion came from. Where did this come from, this love to cook?
It's from my mom. You know, I grew up in a family, we have 8 kids in our household. My mom cooked all the time. I grew up in a catering company with my mom. She was a caterer, owned a wedding company for many years. And so family dinner was a thing. Like every night, 6 o'clock, we were home, we were eating together. And it was important for us to have that time together and to learn how to use ingredients, use how to, you know, just know how to work around a kitchen. And so that was something I always wanted to do for my family. And I spent a lot of time with Jane in the kitchen.
Yes.
And I'm trying to teach Will how to cook as well. So when he goes off to college one day and he gets married, he knows how to help in the kitchen as well. So
that's a
the
good
goal.
Mama. We're seeing these gorgeous pictures of all the things that I can't believe you've baked and cooked all of this.
We love to bake. I think baking is more than the cooking part. We love treats at our house, a lot of treats.
Because who doesn't love treats?
Lots of cookies.
I am a loyal follower on
lots of treats
on Shara's Instagram. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I love that Jane loves it as much as you, because I think food is love, and so when you connect those two, there's a real bond in that.
It's been really fun this summer because she's been home. It's the first time we haven't had to have somebody at the house with the kids during the summer, and she will FaceTime me and be making cookies at home by herself, or she'll say, Mom, the other day she said, I want to make homemade pizzas. So I had her get out our Food Nanny cookbook, and she made some kamut dough and made, and she had it all ready to go. So by the time I got home from work, we were ready to make pizzas at home, and it was fun. It was fun.
And just to know that you guys have instilled that together, I think that's really special. Okay, so we're stepping away from jarred. This is our moment. The thing that scares me actually the most when you told me this, there's no measurements.
I don't measure. No, I don't measure. I know when your producer asked me to send over measurements, I was like, I just throw it in. I think it depends on how much you need, right?
So we're just gonna go by love.
We're a family of 4, so I should say we don't eat a lot, but we eat a lot. Okay, but this is the deal with this thing. It is so simple. You have these ingredients in your house. If you don't, I recommend that you do stock these up. Parmesan. We've got cream, butter, garlic. You guys, that's it. It's so simple. A little salt and pepper.
Is all that's going in the sauce.
Yes, you guys, it is so, Dalen, it is the easiest recipe ever, and my kids ask for it all the time. And that's how I actually came to making this one. So on Sunday, we didn't have dinner planned. I whipped up some spaghetti with Alfredo and marinara, and my son goes, well, why don't you cook this for Studio 5? Because it's his favorite meal. And so I said, all right, I'll cook it. That's easy.
I actually love that he was like, this is delicious. Show this off.
Super easy. So
I love it.
Depending on how much butter you like, how much garlic you like, you're just gonna throw in what you like. We like a lot of garlic at our house, so we're gonna use a lot of garlic, a lot of butter. We're gonna make a lot of sauce here.
So far, we can't go wrong with garlic and butter.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Your whole house is going to smell like garlic for at least 12 hours. I apologize, but you will be so happy. And when your kids come home, when Will comes home from football and he walks in and smells this, he is in heaven. He's always
ready to carbo load.
Oh, he carbo loads, that's for sure. Okay, so this thing is going to cook. You're gonna let this simmer for a minute or 2 because you want the garlic to set into the butter as well, right? So you want to get it boiling. You want to get it kind of before you get to that brown butter stage.
So you don't want it to brown.
You don't want it to brown. You want to get it where it's starting to boil, just like froth. Is that the word?
Oh, froth. Yes. I feel
that. Froth up a little bit.
That makes sense.
Okay, so super easy. That's gonna go. It's gonna cook down. Will you grab that cream?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Half the time I can't just find heavy cream at my store, so I just buy whipping cream. It's essentially the same thing, you guys.
I didn't know it was different, so.
That's what I'm saying. Like I saw this and I went, oh, okay, I guess I'll buy.
Dumping?
Yep, you're gonna dump it in.
Okay, are you just gonna tell me when to stop?
I would do about half of it.
Well, I can't tell.
Well, feel the weight of it. Come on, Dalen, you got this. There you go.
That feels right. This feels right. This feels right.
You're just gonna stir this in. You want to make sure that the butter and the cream, they all get together. They're having a party.
Emulsified.
Yep. And once that's there, once they're together, and you're not seeing this like river of butter. You're just gonna start putting in Parmesan.
Okay. Now, how do you feel about Parmesan? Do you feel like you have to grate your own? Like where do you
Dalen,
fall on
I
the
do not
scale?
have time to grate my own
Thank
Parmesan.
you for saying that. If I can't buy the jarred sauce and you're not gonna make me, at least I don't have to grate my own Parmesan.
No, I don't have time. Who has time to do that? Okay, I did buy one from Harmon's just to show you you can if you want to get real fancy.
And it's really pretty.
It is really pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
It shows really nice in the display.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But I don't do that. No, I buy the bagged stuff, and
it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
And this stuff sits in my fridge forever. It really does. And
It's fine. It's delicious.
it's great. Okay, you're gonna salt and pepper.
Okay, yeah, I can do this.
The thing with, if you're gonna buy the bag stuff, you do need to let it, that's good. Whoa, whoa,
I can
cowboy.
do this as I over pepper the salt. I don't know, I like a lot of pepper.
You do like a lot of pepper, that's
Okay,
fine.
now I'm worried about the salt.
Let's see what happens. Okay, not too bad. I don't think you can do more than that. This one didn't come out as easy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the thing about when you buy the bagged Parmesan, you
Yep.
do need to let it simmer longer, right? It needs
Because it
time
needs to melt
It needs to
and-
melt.
yeah.
It needs time to break
Yeah.
down. But when it's done, it's gonna bubble up. You're gonna turn it down on low after it's kind of really started to come together. And you're just gonna let it simmer. That's it. You're done.
That's it?
It's gonna simmer for a few minutes.
How does
and
it thicken up?
it with the Parmesan.
Oh,
As
so
it-
that's why you're letting it sit.
Yeah, so you're just
Okay.
gonna let it sit. Your guys' tabletop doesn't heat up as well as I'd like it to, but it will.
Listen, we'll get there.
It'll get there, but it'll thicken up, and I'll show you the final. Come on over here.
It actually looks pretty thick right here. Like I'm surprised that we went from this to just in that simmer time.
It does. Within 2 or 3 minutes at my house on my stove, it turns into a thick, nice Alfredo, and you're good to go. That's
Smells
it.
great.
It's a
Smells
few
really good.
ingredients. It's let it simmer, and the great thing about this one, I can go put it in my fridge, and it'll last for like it. You know how sometimes if you go to Olive Garden, it just falls apart after you try to reheat it.
It breaks up.
Yeah, this won't do that.
Ooh.
This will stay nice. You can put it back in a pan the next day and warm it up a little bit, and it turns right back into that sauce.
You brought this bread so I could try it. I'm
Go dip into that one. That one's done.
gonna walk around.
Go
I'm gonna try it, and this is gonna tell you I just ruined the display.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
Ryan.
It is so good. I'm telling you.
It's actually so good.
I
You
know
what it is?
it's so good. I know.
News shocker here. But
News
it is like, it's the garlic. It's so pronounced that it's not even like the jarred sauce because it's that freshness.
Yeah, and then if you want to throw, you can put some Italian seasoning, some a little parsley, if you whatever to pretty it up, whatever. But I don't have time for that.
Pretty it up.
This is the thing. Let it sit, let it simmer. You've got Alfredo sauce. It took you 2 to 3 minutes to even prepare it.
I'm shocked.
And you're good to go. See,
I'm
now
shocked.
it's bubbling. Jeez.
I mean, we're here.
We're
finally.
here.
Tell us where we can follow along with these amazing bakes and cooking.
Oh, you're sweet. You're
Where can we
talking
follow
me
you?
up way too much. Over on Shara Park. So my maiden name is Parker. A lot of people ask me why I have both, Parker to Park. And I have a hashtag Park House Bakery. We cook, we
So
bake,
fun.
we cut corners all the time in the kitchen, and that's what we do.
It's her personality also that just makes you want to follow along. It's so fun. We're so grateful. Thanks
Well,
for
thank you.
joining us in the kitchen
You're
today.
welcome. Sorry you smell like garlic.
We'll share this recipe to the Studio 5 website. Go to the studio5.ksl.com and click on the recipe tab. You can find all the recipes that are shared in the Studio 5 kitchen, from weeknight dinners to elegant desserts. It's a great site to share and bookmark for all your favorite recipe needs. That's studio5.ksl.com.